All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're cracking open Tony Robbins' huge guide, Money, Master the Game. We're going to break down the most powerful strategies into a simple blueprint so you can finally start taking control of your financial future, starting right now.
So let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like the whole world of finance is just a maze specifically designed to be confusing? If you have, you are definitely not alone. And here's the kicker. That feeling isn't an accident. It's actually by design.
So, check out this number. It represents a pretty startling reality. 53%. That's over half of all American households who are on track to run out of money when they retire. Just think about that for a second. More than half the country facing real financial uncertainty. So the big question is, how did we even get here?
Well, that brings us right into our first big idea, the high-stakes money maze. Look, if you've ever felt totally overwhelmed by investing, I want you to know something. It's not your fault. It's the result of a system that's built to be confusing.
And here's the secret sauce, right? The reason it's so confusing is because complexity, well, it's profitable for them, not for you. All this jargon, these hidden fees, it's all designed to make you just throw your hands up and say, fine, you handle it. But here's the good news. Once you learn the rules of this game, you can absolutely start winning it.
Okay, so if we're going to win this game, the first thing we have to do is expose some of the big myths out there. You know, the financial world is just filled with these half-truths, which leads to maybe the most important question of all. Who can you really trust?
And this quote from the legend himself, Jack Bogle, it just cuts right to the heart of the problem. You know that amazing 8% return a mutual fund is advertising? Yeah, that's usually before they take out all their fees, their transaction costs, all this other stuff. So the number you see is rarely the number you actually get in your pocket. And this right here, this brings us to probably the most important distinction you need to understand in all of finance. Think of it this way. On one side, you've got brokers. They're like the butcher. Their job is to sell you meat, because that's what they sell. It doesn't matter if it's good for your health or not. But on the other side, you've got fiduciaries. Now they're like your dietitian. They are legally, and I mean legally, required to give you advice that is in your best interest. So before you take advice from anyone, you've got to know which one they are. Okay, so we've talked about the problems, we've exposed some of the myths. Now let's flip the script and talk about the solution. This next part is all about your first simple step. Because getting ahead, it's not about some crazy complex secret. It's about taking one single crucial action.
You know, Mark Twain said it best. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. The single most powerful move you can make in your financial life doesn't require a PhD in economics. It just requires a decision.
And here it is, seriously. This is the most important financial decision of your entire life, and it's broken down into two super simple actions. Number one, decide on a savings percentage. What part of your income are you going to pay yourself first before you pay anyone else? 10%? 15%? Just pick a number. And then number two, and this is the absolute game changer, automate it. You have to set up an automatic transfer so that money gets whisked away into your investment account before you even have a chance to miss it. All right, now we get to the really fun part. Once you've automated your savings, you can start to build your money machine. This is where you transform your savings from just a pile of cash into an active system that literally makes money for you while you sleep.
So what exactly is a money machine? Well, think about it like this. Right now, for most of us, you are the machine. If you stop working, the income stops, right? The whole goal here is to build a new machine, one that's powered by your investments that works for you 24/7. It's creating an income stream that has absolutely nothing to do with your day job.
And this chart, this shows you the whole strategy in one simple, powerful picture. Look at that. Over time, thanks to the magic of compounding, the income from your money machine, it just grows and grows. The ultimate goal? It's for that second income stream to get so big that it covers all of your living expenses. And that, my friends, is true financial freedom. And that brings us to our final section, your financial breakthrough. Okay, so you've got the knowledge. You know the first steps to take. The only thing left now is for you to have that breakthrough that turns all these ideas into your new reality. Let's kick this off with an idea that might sound a little wrong at first. We've all been told our entire lives that knowledge is power, but according to Tony Robbins, that's not quite the full story. It's only potential power.
Because this is the real secret. Execution is mastery. I mean, you can read 100 books on finance, but your life only changes when you actually do something. Taking that first small step, That's the thing that separates the people who just dream about financial freedom from the ones who actually go out and get it.
And this last one, this is a real challenge for all of us. You get what you tolerate in your life. Think about it. We get what we're willing to put up with in our health, in our relationships, and definitely in our finances. The second you decide, you know what, I will no longer tolerate financial uncertainty, that's the moment a real breakthrough becomes possible. It's all about setting a new standard for yourself.
Look, just by listening to this, you've already started the journey. You've learned the rules of the game, and you've taken that first step. So the only question left is, what are you going to do next to create the financial life you truly deserve?